Congratulations to Dick and Ellen and everyone at Stuck Enterprises on 40 years in business. I remember, I think when I first met Dick and Ellen was in the early 90s when I worked at the radio station and sold advertising to Jacobs Petroleum. It was about that time that Steve came back to the company too, I think, and I remember teasing him about becoming a closet country fan as he had to listen to country radio to get hear his ads. But then I started Direct Results, and our relationship continued. Jacobs Petroleum and the various enterprises from the Stucks continue to be my customers, and I really saw what hardworking, dedicated, and impressive people you are. I saw you go through some bad times, the fires and truck accidents, and you come through them. You persisted. You grew the company, and you meet the needs of more and more employees and more customers in the communities that you serve. Look what you did for Garrett County Regional Medical Center. And you do that everywhere you are, here, there, everywhere. That's meaningful. I love your outstanding vendor awards. That's just classy to thank the people that serve you. So I just want to take this opportunity to say that not only have you guys been good customers of mine, but you're also friends. And maybe most meaningful, you're my mentors. You've helped me grow my business too. And that means a lot. So I congratulate you on 40 years, and I look forward to many more. And more maple syrup as time goes by.
Ellen and Dick, congratulations from Alan, James, Richard, and everyone at Gutman Energy on your 40 years in business in this crazy industry. Our families have known each other for many years and even have found time to play tennis together. You've built a wonderful business which has a great future. I'm sure that Steve and his team will continue your success for many, many years. Best wishes for good health and continued success.
So hello, Dad and Mom Stuck. I'm Gordon Gee, and I love your family. As a matter of fact, I've spent a lot of time with your family. Now, I know you're celebrating your 40th year in business. I don't know what business you're in, but I'm certain it's very successful, and we hope that it's so successful that you're going to send lots of money to West Virginia University. We need it more than Ohio State. And of course, I had to put up with your daughter for all those years, but it was a joy. It was a pain in the neck sometimes, but it was a joy. But the most important thing is this is a great season of the year and a wonderful way to celebrate by being able to tell you that I'm proud of you, I'm proud of your family, I'm proud of what you've done at Garrett Memorial. You know, of course, that is now part of the West Virginia University medicine system, and we are very grateful for that relationship. So on this very special day and this wonderful season of the year, I send you my love and best wishes.
Hi, Dick and Ellen. On behalf of Deb, Carissa, and Holly, I would like to congratulate you on 40 years of being in business. What a great accomplishment, not only here in Garrett County, but also in Western Pennsylvania and Waynesburg. It's truly amazing what all you guys have done. I'm actually on my way right now to Pittsburgh, and I'm going to be hosting, along with Al Newpaver, 5 couples who purchased from the WGW, which none of that would be possible without your guys' referrals of the Newpavers to me several years ago. And also, I'd like to thank you so much for being a major sponsor of our golf event and what it's done to help the kids in Garrett County. I'd also like to mention the great things you've done through the hospital and all the other things you do throughout Garrett County that just wouldn't be possible if you didn't care and love the place as much as you do. So, have a great night. Stay in business for another 25 or 30 years and pass the torch on to Steve a little bit more as you go. And have fun and hope to see you soon. We love you guys. Bye.
My name's Bill Howard. I'm congratulating 40 years of your hard work and effort that you have put in Waynesburg. You're good, honest, hard-working people, and I wish you the best.
Hey, Dick and Ellen, it's Ryan. I just want to take a minute and congratulate you guys on being in business for 40 years. I appreciate the opportunity you guys gave me 10 years ago to join the Jacobs Petroleum team. You guys have treated me like family ever since, and I consider joining Jacobs Petroleum as the best business decision I've personally ever made. Wishing you guys much success in the future, and I'm looking forward to spending many more years as part of the Jacobs Petroleum team.
Mr. and Mrs. Stuck, on behalf of Tri-State Capital Bank, congratulations on 40 years in business. It's a great accomplishment. We really feel fortunate to have you guys as clients. And for myself, I've really enjoyed working with the two of you over the past years, and with Steve and with Mike, and even with Randy.
Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Stuck. What an accomplishment.
Hi, my name is Matt Raymond. I am from Prinzo & Associates, the accounting firm the Stucks have used all 40 years that they've been in business. It's a privilege for us to be able to say that, and we really congratulate Dick and Ellen on 40 great years, and it's something you can always count on with Dick and Ellen, is they always put people first and business second, and that's something that is a rare quality in people, and it's very admirable and something that I've learned a lot from in the several years I've been working with them. So congratulations again, and you guys have a lot to be proud of.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hi, Dick and Ellen. Debbie Gideon.
And Andrew Corfont.
Popping in from Community Bank to congratulate you on your 40 years of success at Jacobs Petroleum. It's been wonderful working with you over the last several years, and I wish you continued success into the future.
It's funny because we've been dealing with you for a number of years, from the days when your office was down at the plant on South Washington Street to the time when you moved up to almost the top of Washington Street, and now to your new location. It's been wonderful dealing with you, and the countless hours we sat down and talked and just got to know each other.
I've enjoyed working with you and having you become my friend. And we may not agree on our Big Ten teams.
We are.
But we do agree. Let's go Mountaineers.
Hi, I'm Joe Obrochta, bringing you greetings and salutations from Cincinnati. Congratulations, Dick and Ellen, on your 40th anniversary at Jacobs Petroleum. Congratulations to Steve and all the crew at Jacobs. I know there's a great team effort to hit this mark, and great coaches have been calling the plays. As a commercial banker, I've worked with many businesses throughout my career. I've seen over and over firsthand that being a business owner is difficult work. It requires selfless dedication to customers and employees, a strong vision, and a commitment to service both inside and outside of the business. Dick and Ellen, I'm here to tell you I haven't seen anyone personify these traits more than you. And today we celebrate the proof. It's amazing. 40 years is quite a milestone. I had the pleasure, no privilege, of working with Dick and Ellen as their commercial banker when I was early in my career. I learned from them and saw how they conducted their business with fairness, commitment, concern. I quickly grew to appreciate not only your hard work, Dick and Ellen, but how, as a business owner, you could still have time to be loving parents, grandparents, great citizens, and most importantly to me, friends. Although my career has carried me far from Waynesburg, honestly, not a day goes by when I don't think about the business. Or better yet, of the good times, OSU football, road trips, Mountaineer tailgating, and oh yes, those Jimmy Buffett concerts. So many stories we tell and retell over and over. I think I'll save us all the embarrassment of repeating any, but let's just say Dick does look good in a grass skirt. Cheers to your success, Dick and Ellen. Best wishes for your future, full of health, happiness, and peace. May God's blessings continue for you and all the folks at Jacobs. And yes, fins up.
My name is Kirk King, and I am a childhood friend of Steve and Tracy. We grew up together. We were next door neighbors, and I wanted to congratulate Mr. and Mrs. Stuck on 40 years in business. You both know that I have the utmost respect for you. You've run your businesses with integrity and respect for your clientele. And just tell you a quick story about growing up in that neighborhood. Mr. and Mrs. Stuck were always very welcoming to my brother Tim and I. We played basketball in their driveway all hours of the day and night constantly. They never complained about that. Always took care of us, took care of the other kids in the neighborhood, and I just want to thank you for that. Also, once again, just want to wish you the very best health and happiness, and congratulations on 40 years in business.
Hello, Dick and Ellen and Steve. This is Tim. Of course, you can see that. Just wanted to tell people a little bit about our history together and knowing you. First met Dick and Ellen when I was a young kid, 8, 9 years old, can't remember back that far, but met them. I signed up for baseball, and fortunately I was able to end up on Dick's team, Bell's Wholesale. So that's where I met Steve. He also played. He was a young kid, and we played baseball together. So that's how I met the Stuck family, and grew a good relationship with them through baseball. And then unfortunately I had to move away. The family moved, and then a few years later I applied for a job at Jacobs Petroleum. Well, first I didn't know that Dick and Ellen owned the place and the company, and so Roger, I remember him, he came back down and he said, the owners want to speak to you. And I was like, wow, didn't know them very long. So I came upstairs, and Ellen sat down and said, Tim, I said, yeah. And she goes, do you remember playing baseball? I said, yeah. She said, you remember your coach? And I really didn't recognize Dick because I was young, and it was a few years later. So so then we figured out that, that was Dick, my head coach. So then I remembered him then. But that's how I got to meet him. And then I got hired that day, December 24th, 1993, the day before Christmas. So I had to actually the next day off because it was Christmas, so I started again on Monday. But no, I put many years in with them, and they've been great people, successful company, family owned. That's hard to do over many of years, to hold things together. And between Dick and Ellen and the family they have, Steve and Tracy, they've done really, really well with their business. And they've always treated people like family. I mean, they've helped me through some hard times, and I've seen them help many other people through hard times. Not very good at speeches, but they are great people, and I am fortunate enough to work for this business as long as I have. I just want to congratulate you guys at 40 years of business. Thank you.
Hello everyone, and Merry Christmas to you all. I would like to take this opportunity to wish Dick and Ellen Stuck a very heartfelt congratulations on being in business for 40 years and being very successful in taking a small family-owned business and growing it into a strong, vibrant business. I've been with the company for approximately 10 years, serving as the managing director of the board and as a consultant. I am their first consultant they've ever hired, and because of that, probably will be the last consultant they ever hire. How have they been so successful in their business? Well, the answer is one word. They've been successful because of commitment. Their commitment to their team, to their employees, their commitment to their customers, their commitment to their vendors, and most importantly, their commitment to do the right thing no matter what. That right thing is known as business ethics, and they certainly are a standard for quality business ethics, and I think that has rewarded them in many ways. You have to understand that when 40 years ago they bought Jacobs Petroleum, it was only doing thousands of gallons a year in sales. This year we'll do over 60 million gallons in sales. When they bought Jacobs Petroleum, there was no retail business affiliated with it. They now have built a very strong, vibrant retail business across 3 states. I think they're to be congratulated on that success. One of the things that also adds to their success is obviously that they treat their employees, their team, like family. In fact, some would say oftentimes they treat their employees or their team better than family. When I first came here, I was asked to achieve 2 goals. The first of these goals was to help elevate the company to the next level operationally, financially, and grow it internally. The second one was to try to find a way to separate Dick and Ellen from the day-to-day grind of the business over time so that they could enjoy some more free time. I must admit, I think we've done a really good job on the first goal, and we've accomplished that, and we continue to accomplish it further every day. The second one, though, I have to say I've failed at. Now, if somebody would do me a favor and right now just kind of distract Dick and Ellen, because I don't want them to hear this, but I secretly think they like being in the game. They like coming to work with their team. They like being involved in the success that they and Steve and all of the management team are creating. And I think that that's going to be a hard one for me to accomplish. In fact, I've failed at it so far. But having said that, I'm going to keep trying, Dick and Ellen. I'm going to keep trying. Congratulations, and thank you very much for letting me be part of your team and becoming a friend of mine through everything in our lives. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad. When we were younger, Dad would get dressed in a suit and tie and jump in a company car and head to work. And then we moved to Waynesburg. And I remember being outside on High Street and watching my dad drive down the street in an oil truck. And I remember my 11-year-old self being so confused. But then I paused and thought, wow, my dad, he can do anything. And what a powerful lesson to learn as a child. And also, my dad has taught me through this business the power of relationships, as that man can get along with anyone. And Mom, your work ethic is like no other. And also, the random acts of kindness that you do behind the scenes inspire me. So thank you for teaching our family values like hard work, perseverance, risk-taking, joy, resilience, and grit. You know, I've never formally worked at the company, but I've always felt a part of the family business. And as Claire would say, I love you to the moon and back.
My name's Bob Goin. First thing I want to do and say right off the bat is I want to congratulate Dick and Ellen on 40 years of running their own business. You know, I think that's just an awesome honor. But Nancy joins me in congratulating you, and she also joins me in telling you how much we cherish our relationship together. Now, my relationship with Dick started with me as his football coach and his baseball coach. I'm going to start right there and go quickly. Dick was a fine, great football player. Hit hard, did a nice job, and I can tell you hit so hard that I can recall we didn't have great trainers back in the day. Had no protocol for if you got knocked out either. So our process was simple. I ran out in the field, and he hit someone so hard that his helmet turned around. And when I got out there, I could see through his ear opening on his helmet, and I just looked down and said, "Are you going to be okay? Are you in there, Dick?" So that's how we treated him. He got back up and started to play again. And he was an outstanding student. He did some things really well. I think I'm the guy that caused him to get glasses because he also played baseball. And when I was on third base giving him signals, he either ignored them or he couldn't see it. And I didn't think he had enough guts to ignore it. So I think he couldn't see my signals. But so anyhow, and by the way, he couldn't see a fastball either. He had a hard time with that. So I thought he played baseball and he did a great job there. But the real, I knew he was going to be successful. But what I really was confirmed is when Ellen came on board. When I met that charming young lady and know that they were going to be life partners, I thought all's going to be good for the Stucks, and they were. I know that they were an awesome couple. They're a loving couple. They're a terrific mother and father. They're terrific to their grandchildren. It's a perfect family. What worried me was when Dick told me they were going to buy a business. But the thing that took that fear away was when he said Ellen was going to be an integral part of it. Now my concern back to the other fear was I just hope Dick doesn't get fired by Ellen, because they have been in that together and they've done so much. So that's good. I'm gonna talk to you, you people. If you work for them, if you work for them, if you are a friend and your family, you must have those same type of integrity and character that they have. That makes it so. I want to say, just final closing, I want to say congratulations, Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Have a happy and healthy new year, you know. And to Steve, thanks for sending the information to me. Thanks for letting me be a part of it. But also, I don't think I did it in 1 minute or 2 minutes. But anyhow, love you, Dick and Ellen. Congratulations for being a great owner and a great parent and a great friend.
Hello, this is Dar Huey coming to you not from the banks of the old Intangi, but rather from the shores of Britton Lake on the campus of Westminster College and Harold Burry Stadium, where many years ago I first met the Stuck family. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Stuck, on 40 years of business excellence with Stuck Enterprises. And also congratulations on child rearing. The old-timers used to say, good kids come from good stock. In this case, that's good stuck stock. It was my honor and blessing to teach Tracy and to coach Steve. Congratulations again. God bless you. This is Dar Huey coming to you from the banks, not from the banks of the old Intangi, but from the shores of Britton Lake on the campus of Westminster College and Harold Burry Stadium. Go Titans. Go Bucks. O-H-I-O.
This is Willie Young at Ohio State University, and I've had the honor and privilege of hanging out with Mrs. Nayland and the Pope for many years at the bowl game. I wanted to take this time to say thank you for all you've done for Ohio State, for our office, help with the hot dogs, but thanks to both of you for being successful and being blessed enough to be in business for 40 years and not disturbing the chickens during that time. 40 more years of success for you, and I continue the blessing. To the Pope and Mrs. Nayland, thank you.
Mr. and Mrs. Stuck, this is Pat Sentner, and it is my absolute pleasure to congratulate the two of you on your 40th anniversary in business. One of the true blessings of being friends with Steve since college has been having the two of you in my life. You two have been role models, not only for me, but for my wife, Michelle, and I. You two have handled your business, you've handled your family, and you've handled your life in such exemplary ways. I truly count the two of you as solid and actually top role models in my life. Thank you so much. Congratulations, and God bless.
Hi, this is Dave Coder, Greene County Commissioner. I'd just like to thank the Stucks for their 40 years of great service to Greene County, and really appreciate that. And it's such a milestone, and we're just happy to celebrate this today. Thank you.
Tom Wilson here. Jan and I want to wish Richard, you and Ellen a happy 40th business anniversary. That's very impressive. That's a long time. Richard, you and I go a long way back. I started with Exxon after graduating from Ohio State in early 1975, and you and I met soon after that, and over the next few years we saw each other at different events and interconnected on different things, and then you left to buy the business and went on your successful 40-year business career, and I stayed at Exxon, then Exxon Mobil, and we interfaced all those years at PPA, other conventions, other conferences, and other things. And then we stayed connected after I left Exxon Mobil in 2009, where we stayed connected with Ohio State football games and some basketball games. We always had a lot of fun going to games, and especially the championship games, drinking and cheering, including drinking the other team fans' beer, and we always had fun. So congratulations on such a momentous occasion. 40 years is a long time. Go Bucks, go Stucks, and have a good time. See you soon. Happy motoring.
Hi, Dick and Ellen. This old mountaineer would like to say congratulations to you for your first 40 years in operation with Jacobs Petroleum. I don't know how that can be because you're both only 45, so you were really young when you started out. So seriously though, it's been a real pleasure to know you folks and to work with you and do our small part to make your business successful. So we're looking forward to the next 40 years. And you folks, take care.
Dick and Ellen, I just want to say thank you for serving 40 years, and a big portion of that being in Greene County here. We really appreciate what you've done for the county, and I remember some of the many nights that we spent working on getting lights at the football field. What a project that was, but we did complete it. Thank you again for serving in Greene County. Happy anniversary. Say your name. Archie Schrader, Greene County Commissioner.
Hi, Dick and Ellen. It's Mark Harper with Gutman Energy. Congratulations on the 40th anniversary of your company. I'm so impressed with your passion, your energy, and the fiscal discipline that you exhibit in the operation of your business. I've enjoyed getting to know you and your family and your employees over the last 4 years as we've worked to grow our businesses together. In addition to the success that you've had in business, I'm so impressed with your ability to have a great marriage and a great business partnership at the same time. We all know how difficult it is just to have a great marriage, let alone complicating that with a great business relationship. So I hope you have an opportunity to get together, celebrate, and reflect on the many great memories that you've created over the last 40 years. And I hope you have many more years of success as you and future generations of your family work to continue to grow the business. Well done.
Hi, Dick and Ellen. Deb and Tom here. We're so honored to be part of this 40-year anniversary celebration of when you decided to bring your family to Waynesburg, and the Waynesburg community has benefited ever since. Thanks so much for coming into Waynesburg, making such a wonderful decision. You've been a great partner on the tennis court, and you and I are going to have to take on Tom and Dick again. After all, they're that top team in that Washington, D.C. league. Hope to see you soon on the tennis courts.
Dick and Ellen, congratulations again. We need to meet soon for dinner and tennis.
Talk to you soon. Congratulations.
Hello, Dick and Ellen. Myself, Josh Bosley, and First United Bank and Trust would like to congratulate you on your 40th business anniversary. It has certainly been a pleasure working with you over the years. Your company is a true asset to those communities of which you serve. Again, congratulations on this awesome milestone.
Hello, this is the message of the Stuck family from your old territory manager, Mike Mulhern. Congratulations on your 40th year of business. I hope your business continues to flourish and all enjoy many years of good health. I can't believe it's been 9 years since I retired, and I still have fond memories of working with all of you. I have a few quick comments and some advice. Ellen, everyone knows you're the backbone of the organization. Not sure how you held all these guys in check for so many years. Hope these guys give you a little time off and that your health allows you to hit a few tennis balls with your grandchildren. Dick, we've had a lot of fun working together over the years. A few special memories. Remember Las Vegas and red wine? And New Orleans and a few oysters. I'll allow you to fill everybody in on those details. I wish you many more years of success. Steve, thanks for the opportunity to do this video. It's only the 10th take, and I'm ready for some of your dad's red wine. As you assume more and more leadership of this organization, please remember what made the business so great. Your parents built relationships with kindness and strong values. You have great genes and are a true asset. Congratulations and party on.
Hello everyone, I'm Gina and this is my fiance Reese. We wanted to congratulate my aunt Ellen and Uncle Dick on 40 years in business. You guys have done a fantastic job. We miss you, we love you, and congratulations and happy holidays to everyone else.
Happy holidays, guys. Congratulations, Dick and Ellen.
Hello, this is Tom Halsell with Petroleum Products Corporation. Just wanted to wish Dick and Ellen congratulations in their 40-year successful business. Just always appreciated doing business with you guys. You were always honest and upright, and you also was very successful in raising a good family and a nice company there at Jacobs Petroleum, and then it has all grown and buying Oakland Oil, and then turned into what now is Stuck Enterprises. We always enjoyed doing business with you, and congratulations on 40 years in business, and wish you to have many more successful years. Tom Halsell with Petroleum Products.
Hi all. Hope you're having a really good party this evening. I'm Susie, Ellen's sister, along with my husband Norton, sometimes known as Dick's favorite brother-in-law, but depending on the company. 40 years ago, we were probably way too focused on our own jobs and starting careers and our upcoming wedding plans to realize what an unbelievable business decision Ellen and Dick had made at such a young age. We are still awed by that decision and impressed by it. 40 years they've continued and have done wonders. Truly great work. The only time that we ever worried about Dick or Coach Stuck as the business leader was the time that Norton convinced him to take off his slicker in the cold freezing rain at Mountaineers Stadium to finish watching a game, and I even think the Mountaineers lost. Ellen, my sister and the wise one, do you think the brains behind the business maybe? Anyway, Ellen opted to sit in the warm car with me and do catalog shopping. Actually, I think they're a pretty good pair at business skills. They've made it work and seem to still make great business decisions, along with bringing Steve and the family into the business as a great business decision too. So a toast to your past and a toast to your future. We love you. Bye.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Stuck. I'm sending you a quick message to tell you congratulations on your 40th year in business. I'm here at the home of the two-time defending Stanley Cup champions. I thought no better place to wish you guys a happy anniversary as you've been winning for 40 years. Congratulations and keep it going. Take care, Chemo.
Hi, I'm Bill, Dick's brother. This is my wife, Jackie.
And I'm Alex, Bill and Jackie's son, and this is my girlfriend, Megan. We wanted to wish Uncle Dick and Aunt Ellen a happy 40th work anniversary. Congratulations to you both. That's quite an accomplishment. The family's all very proud of you and your successes. Enjoy the evening. Happy holidays to everybody. Stay safe and hope to see you soon.
Merry Christmas! Congratulations!
We love you.
Congratulations.
Hi, Dick and Ellen. This is Joe Ersman, longtime teacher and coach at Waynesburg Central High School. I want to congratulate you on your 40 years of business and making outstanding contributions to our community. It was a pleasure having your son Steve and daughter Tracy in class. Both were outstanding students coming from great parents. I want to wish you continued success in your business. Thank you.
Greetings, Dick. It's Fred Exley here. It was you, Dick, who was my first supervisor with Esso, and I was part of that sales team that was one of the youngest in the company at that time. You made us all look good, and I credit you with enabling me to have a 36-year career with ExxonMobil. And remember those Atlas lab coats when we jump-started your car down in Perryopolis? Only you, Dick, had a knack to closing a sale on those pricey Atlas tires or selling a big oil deal to a Ted Sobek. You know, nearly 40 years later, the image of Exxon is not faded with Jacobs Petroleum Company. How proud Brian Jacobs would be of you, your family today, marking 40 years in the business in Waynesburg and marketing in 4 states, building it into a business built on ethics and integrity that it is today. So it's congratulations with much respect for what you and your family have accomplished over these years. Only the best, and cheers to you, Dick and family. Good luck.
Ellen and Dick, congratulations on your 40th anniversary with Jacobs Petroleum. It's been a great privilege being with you over 30 years.
It's nice to know that the Ashbrook Mini Mart is now a true convenience store.
And we wish you and your family, from our family, a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year's.
Steve Stuck asked me to do a short video to celebrate his parents' 45 years in business. I'm honored to do that, and probably can appreciate the brevity that was emphasized as a part of Steve's entree to me. I think there is some fear on his part for what it is I might say or do, particularly because I have had a relationship with the family that has gone on for many years. I decided to do this in the family room of the house that my wife and I built some 20 years ago, because without Dick or Ellen Stuck ever having been there, this house is a part of a shared history. You see, more than 20 years ago, actually in the early 1990s, we decided to build a home in Garrett County, and we purchased property from Ellen's father. And that's where we, in fact, built this house. I spent every weekend and pretty much every night for a period of 2 years working on the house and in the house. And the room where we are was actually a cabinet shop for the better part of 2 years. As it turned out, it's also a place where I practiced law, at least as it related to our Richard Coddington, Ellen's father. You see, when we purchased the property, I didn't realize that in making a purchase directly from Mr. Coddington, that would grant him a license to come to the house whenever he wanted. And for the 2 years of construction, that meant that every Sunday, Mrs. Coddington would drive up and Mr. Coddington would wander through the house until he found me, so that he could share whatever then, in his mind, important issue needed to be dealt with on Sunday. You also need to understand that that never completely satisfied him, so that the following day, Monday morning, he would be in my office at 8 a.m., and if I were late, he would simply sit and wait for me. That is something that went on with Mr. Coddington for a period of almost 20 years. It was simply part of my understanding of what was involved in representing Mr. Coddington. So you will understand that Mr. Coddington was a fixture in my life. And Mr. Coddington was, with all due respect, an enormous pain. So when I met Ellen and when I met Dick, you have to appreciate that I came up with a working theory to explain Ellen and Dick, and the only one that I could come up with was adoption. Because it was clear to me there was no relationship between the sophisticated and pleasant people that Ellen and Dick are and Ellen's father. Now again, I love Mr. Coddington dearly, but you have to understand that when you worked with Mr. Coddington, it wasn't just a voluntary endeavor. There was a price that you paid. And while I enjoyed it, he is the one person who would say to me over and over again that I must be the most awful client that he ever had. For many years, I simply responded that, no, Mr. Coddington, that's not true. until one day, finally, I just gave up and said to him, "You're the most awful client I or anybody could have." It was at that moment that I realized that he had me. That's all he wanted to hear for that period of time. So you need to understand that when I met Ellen and Dick, that was my background. I knew and know Ellen's sisters, who again I find to be remarkable people, who reinforced my theory of adoption. Dick and Ellen, when I have worked with them and for them, I have found to be reasonable people. They had reasonable demands, reasonable expectations. They're people who, at least to this point in time, haven't accused me of contributing to the deterioration of their health. Now, to give you a context for that, Mr. Coddington, after having had a heart attack upon being discharged from the hospital, stopped at my office, too weak to get out of the car. But I was summoned out to the street. I bent down, stuck my head in the window to hear Mr. Coddington explain that the medical professionals had determined that the reason he had a heart attack was that I had failed to return his telephone call. So with that understanding and that background, you can only appreciate how wonderful it has been to be associated with Dick and Ellen for all of these years. But it has caused me over the last couple years to abandon my adoption theory. I made that abandonment when I realized upon meeting Steve Stuck that there is in fact a recessive gene of some type in the Stuck and Coddington family, and that Mr. Coddington's genes skipped a generation but found a home in Steve. So Dick and Ellen, what you need to know is that it has been my great pleasure to work with you as it has been with Dick Coddington, who, despite an almost daily presence in my life, was one of the best people I ever knew. So while I realize that you, Ellen, were not adopted, I am very pleased to have realized that the apparently recessive gene that allowed you to be the wonderful and pleasant person that you are was also capable of resurfacing in your son, so as to remind us all that your father lives on. Congratulations.
I am so happy to have the opportunity to congratulate Dick and Ellen Stuck of Jacobs Petroleum on 40 years of owning and operating this business. I can't tell you how important you are to this community, to this county, the jobs you have provided over the years. It's just been wonderful to know you, to have this business established in Greene County, and you have done so much over those 40 years. I want to congratulate you. 40 years, Jacobs Petroleum, and I wish you 40 plus 40 plus 40 more. God bless you both.
Hi, my name is Rick Mason, and I was with Exxon and ExxonMobil for nearly 35 years. 12 of those years as a territory manager and having Jacobs Petroleum as one of my customers. I can truly say that working with Jacobs Petroleum was a wonderful experience for all 12 years. I'd like to congratulate Dick and Ellen on 40 years. That is so hard to believe. I want to also congratulate you on all of your accomplishments that you had during that time period. You should be extremely proud of what you have done in that 40-year period. I want to again thank Steve, too, for including me in this little celebration, as I really did enjoy working with Dick and Ellen, as well as you, Steve, for those years. As a side note, I'd like to just mention that I met with Don Bauer last week, Don with Mon Valley Petroleum, and we got to talking about old times and the times we had. And I wanted to, well, strangely enough, one of those times that came up involved just 3 words that I'm going to let Dick and Steve figure out for themselves. Those 3 words were Las Vegas, red wine, and Jim Belushi. At any rate, a great time, and it was a great ride as far as I'm concerned, and particularly when you're associated with classy organizations like Jacobs Petroleum. So once again, congratulations on 40 years, and Merry Christmas, and God bless the Stuck family.
Hi, Dick and Ellen. It's Eric Kraus with Exxon Mobil. I want to welcome you to Houston, Texas, to our beautiful new campus down here in the suburbs, where it's November 30th. The sun is shining. I'm not wearing a winter coat, and it's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to congratulate you all for 40 years of being in business at Jacobs Petroleum, and thank you for being a very loyal ExxonMobil branded wholesaler of ours. I got to meet you guys back in 2005 when I got the opportunity to move back home to Pittsburgh with ExxonMobil to join the Northeast distributor business as the market development coordinator, and really was able to develop a great relationship with your son Stephen, as well as with you guys. And I would like to think that because of your success and how well you guys have done, that it probably led me to being transferred out of Pittsburgh and down here to Houston. So I guess thanks, although it is hard being away from home, because while you may be able to take the boy out of Pittsburgh, you can't take Pittsburgh out of the boy. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Dick, Ellen, congratulations. Thank you for your business. Best of luck in the future. Your business is in great hands with Steve, and I hope to see you guys down the road.
Brian Hartley. I'm a retired banker in Waynesburg, and for 25 years I was Dick and Ellen Stuck's business banking relationship manager. I'm very proud to have been that, and we were also good friends in our church, and we attended a lot of community sporting events together. I'd like to congratulate them in achieving the milestone of being in business 40 years. That isn't happening anymore very often. Dick and Ellen were always my friends when I needed them. They were also very supportive of our community and made Waynesburg a better place to live and grow up in. I was very thankful to them for that. A lot of people know Dick as being outgoing, very positive influence on our community. But I want to talk a little bit about Ellen. Some things you may not know. Ellen was always there for me when I was diagnosed with cancer in 1998. One of the first people to come and support me. Many people, whenever you have something like that, don't know what to say, so they kind of avoid you. I found it was lonely not having my friends around me. But Ellen was always there, and I will forever be grateful to her for that. She would tell me sometimes that you just got to be positive. Jimmy Valvano in his 1993 speech says people want to know what to do and nothing has changed. Come up and give me a hug, say hello, shake my hand. Those things were the things that Ellen did. In the speech it also states that there are 3 things you should do, and you should do every day. Number 1 is to laugh. Number 2 is to think, spend some time in thought. Number 3 is to have your emotions move to tears, maybe joy or happiness, but you should do these things every day. If you think about it, if you laugh, you think, and you cry, you had a good day. You had a heck of a day. You do that 365 days a year, you're going to have something special. Dick, Ellen, and Steve, all 3 made me laugh, cry, and think every day. The Stucks have 2 wonderful kids, Steve and Tracy. Both were great influences in Waynesburg High School whenever they grew up. They're now very successful business people, and you can see where it came from with the guidance they've had from their parents. In closing, I'd just like to congratulate the Stucks for their 40 years in business and thank them for allowing me to share my thoughts of them. Thank you.
Hi, we're Barbie and Jim Tootle from Columbus. This is the first event we've been involved with Dick and Ellen that doesn't involve the Ohio State University. Congratulations to them on the success, 40 years in business.
Congratulations and go Buckeyes!
Bucks.
Hey Dick and Ellen, it's John and Pete. We just wanted to congratulate you on 40 years of owning Jacobs Petroleum. That is a fantastic achievement, and we just want to thank you for all the memories that that we have shared with you, and that you've invited us to your home, and all the games and the dinners, and you're very special people to us, very special friends to us, and we just love you both, and we think it's just a great thing that you've owned it for 40 years. And so we hope that there's many more memories that we can share with you. And I know Pete, he wants to tell you congratulations as well.
Congratulations, Dick and Ellen and Steve, Tracy, and the whole family. Well, I can go back with many years ago when you moved into Waynesburg. And then I helped you when you moved up on the hill. We had some great times up there. And then you moved down on whatever it is. I don't even remember the name of the place now. But we had good times. But then Steve was, I always take the kids out to get a hamburger. And Steve, I said, you want to go with us? And he said, yeah. I don't know what grade they were in.
Probably about
well,
6.
They were... You and Dick and Tracy was out over hunting for him because he didn't come home, and he thought so maybe he'd got hurt in the mines or something because they walked home. And anyhow, when I dropped him off, Ellen was there with a paddle, with a spoon, wooden spoon, I think it was, and she gave him a work over for not, well, for going, I guess, I don't know. But we had a great time. We painted, we done wallpaper, you name it, and we could do it. So, congratulations again.
Thanks, guys. We love you.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Stuck. This is Tom Welsh from Micro Center, friend of Tracy's. Just wanted to say congratulations on being in business for 40 years. I hope you guys have a great celebration, and I wish you a whole bunch more. Have a great day. Look forward to seeing you back in Micro Center.
Hi, Ellen and Dick. This is Ed Stiles. I want to congratulate you on 40 years of business here in Waynesburg. I remember the first time we met, Dick, was when Greg and Steve were playing Little League football. From that time on, we formed a wonderful business friendship, plus mostly a personal friendship, with all the memories and we have of many things we've done over the years, ball games, golfing, and so forth. I wish you and Ellen a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Happy anniversary, Ellen and Dick. Great job.
Hi, Dick and Ellen. This is Bill Grant. Just wishing you the very best on your 40 years of business. You all have a tremendous business there, and on behalf of First United in my years there, I thank you for the opportunity of letting us serve you. It was really a great relationship, and I understand that it continues. Since my retirement, I've enjoyed seeing you at a number of events and hope that will continue into the future. Also, it's been a real joy to have Eric in the Lions Club. I appreciate you letting him join and commit to the community in that manner. It's been great, and we've enjoyed having it. And really wish you another decade at least in the business, and hope everything is going well, and hope that I'll see you at some point in time soon. Again, thank you for all the years of dedicated service, not only to the Pennsylvania area, but more recently and so strongly to the Oakland community. Finally, on behalf of the Garrett Regional Medical Center, thank you for your tremendous support that you've given to that institution. It really shows your commitment to community. Good luck. We wish you the very best, and Merry Christmas to you.
Greetings and happy holidays from Minnesota. We're the McGinnises, Tom, Heather, our son Tyler, and our son Brandon behind the camera. We had the great opportunity to spend many years at Ohio State. Tracy Stuck actually introduced Heather and I and claims 100% responsibility for us being married today. And through Tracy, had the opportunity to spend many great times with Dick and Ellen on bowl trips, away trips, and at least one Jimmy Buffett concert.
Congratulations on being in business for 40 years. 40 years is a long time, and it takes a lot of hard work and perseverance through some pretty tough times, and most of all, a lot of laughter, which we shared with you over the years. One of the things that really impressed us and that I think Tom and I have learned most from Dick and Ellen is always their ability to make time for family and spend time making memories with family. And we are so fortunate to have been along on many of those fantastic opportunities for making memories that Tom just shared.
So again, congratulations for all of us on 40 years. Dick, we're excited that hopefully now maybe a little bit more free time. We've always got a seat available for you in the suite if you want to come back to Minnesota. And as you can see, Tyler, our son Tyler's filling in for security for you until the day we make the call to you to help out. Happy holidays and congratulations.
Congratulations, guys.
Ellen and Dick, congratulations on 40 years in business. I'm Ellen and Dick's nephew, Bart Mazer. I'd like to remind Dick that 40 years ago, he gave me my first job when he used to pay me $0.25 to tell him jokes. So, Uncle Dick and Aunt Ellen, congratulations on all that you've done and all the success that you've had.
I'm so glad you took my advice those many years ago when I told you up at the Southern High School to please go call my youngest sister, and you did. I hope that's still a happy ending for you. And I also want to say congratulations for your many years in business together, 40 years. And I'm so thankful that you all still took the time, as busy as you was, to do for others, your family, friends, and neighbors. And I also just want you to know we are all really proud of your success, and we love you.
Congratulations, Ellen and Dick. Back when you started out, you had to rent your friends, remember? But now you don't have to do that anymore. And Dick, thank you for teaching me how to drive a truck to back up and unload animals.
Congratulations to Dick and Ellen, as well as the entire Stuck family and all the employees of Jacobs Petroleum on celebrating 40 years. That's quite an accomplishment. From the people here at SDI to all the people of Jacobs Petroleum, have a happy holiday.
Hello, I'm Bill Spiker. I'm married to Louise, Ellen's older sister. Some 40 years ago, we watched them start their business and grow it into a very, very successful company. And when they took their son Steve along into the business, he helped expand it even further. We want to congratulate them all on a fine job and wishing them a very happy holiday season.
So, to D and E and S and T, we're wishing you the very best. To the Stuck family, to Jacobs Petroleum, and to all the employees, may your Christmas day be happy and gay from B and L and M and J.
Hello, I'm Aaron Kraft.
And I'm Amber Kraft.
We had the privilege of traveling with Mr. Stuck to California on an Ohio State Student Life campaign, and we vividly remember how friendly and kind he was to everyone. We also remember his willingness to help in any situation.
Congratulations to the both of you on your 40th year of being in business. We're praying for the years to come.
God bless, and go Bucks.
Hi, we're the Delaney's. I'm Yvonne.
And I'm Al.
And we know Mr. and Mrs. Stuck through their daughter, Tracy. And I just want to say congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Stuck, on your 40 years in business.
Yes, and I want to just tell a quick story about a trip I took with Mr. Stuck and Tracy to Indiana one year. And while we were traveling, unfortunately, the television broke on the motor coach that we were traveling in. And I got blamed for it. Now, the person who blamed me, I'm not going to call any names, but you know who you are. And I also like to say that your life is an exemplary life, and your work and dedication has really paid off, and I'm really happy about what you and your family are able to accomplish. And for that, I'd say your life is a life that's well lived. Again, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Hi, this is Michelle Murphy from Atlanta, Georgia. Wanted to send out a huge congratulations to Richard and Ellen in their 40 years in business. I want to be just like you when I grow up.
Dick and Ellen and Steve, we want to take the opportunity to congratulate you on 40 years of business, and also to thank you for the opportunity to be able to work for you guys. Thank you. Congratulations.
This is Matt Couch coming to you from The Ohio State University.
Dick and Ellen, congratulations on 40 years. It's unbelievable to me that I've known you for almost half of that time. You know what else is celebrating a 40th birthday this year? A certain film franchise from a galaxy far, far away. May the Force continue to be with you for years to come.
Congratulations on your 40 years of business from all of us here at Grantsville Exxon.
My Nana Grinda, thank you for everything you've done for me throughout my whole life. I mean, I'm at the Steelers game now, so it's probably kind of loud and hard to hear. But you guys being involved in the business and everything, I mean, I've been going, visiting you guys my whole life. I just want to thank you for everything you've done for me and everything that from here on out you will do for me, so thank you very much.
Yeah. This is Claire. Congratulations. Congratulations. Then I'm going up for 40 years. I love you. Yeah.
Congrats on being in business for 40 years, Nan and Granddad. Love you.
Hey Stucks, Sudsy here. Congratulations on 40 years of being in business. That is incredible. I just want to say how thankful I am for both of you. Mr. Stuck, I'll never forget you rocking my vintage OSU sweatshirt to a game, and you just wore it so much better than I ever could. So I'll also have to thank you for that. But again, just congratulations. That's super awesome for you guys, and I just hope you're embracing this fully. So I'm thinking of you guys, and go Bucks.
Hey Dick and Ellen, congratulations on 40 years. Appreciate the opportunity.
Hey, thank you so much. Gerald and I are having a blast on here hanging out at the plant today. It's been great working for you guys, getting to know both of you better, and congrats, and here's many more.
Congratulations, Dick and Ellen, on your 40th anniversary in business.
Hi everyone, my name is Katie. I had the pleasure of getting to know the Stuck family, working with Student Life and going on bowl tours and Big Ten championships and during the Brutus Buckeye 50th birthday celebration weekend. And I cannot believe it's been 40 years. That's so incredible, such a milestone. Your hard work has paid off. It's been an inspiration to all of us. I can never thank you enough for donating that kind donation to my donor drive for Buckeye-thon. It's people like you who make this world a great place. Congratulations. I miss you and hope to see you soon.
Mr. and Mrs. Stuck, this is Javon Adams Gaston, friend and colleague of Tracy Stuck at The Ohio State University. Congratulations on 40 years of a fantastic business. It's been wonderful to be with you over the years at bowl games and other events at Ohio State. Thank you for your enduring support. Thank you for being family friends, and thank you for always being great Buckeyes. It's been so much fun. And Coach, I just have to say that my husband, Dimitri, your coach friend, says, thank you so much for being a friend. Go Bucks.
It's Eric here. Just want to congratulate you guys on 40 years of owning this wonderful company. I want to say that I've been very honored to be a part of this organization over the past 3 years and wish us all many, many more successful years to come. For Ellen, this
Congratulations, Dick and Ellen, on your 40 years of business.
Hi everybody, this is Pat McCune. I'm the CEO of Community Bank. I want to join in congratulating Dick and Ellen on their 40 fabulous years with Jacobs Petroleum and Stuck Enterprises. At Community Bank, we've known the Stucks for 30 years as valuable customers, and we've been very proud to be associated with them and all the good things they've done in our community and in their business and personal lives. So on behalf of Community Bank, on behalf of their many friends there, let me say congratulations, Dick and Ellen, on a wonderful 40-year career, and on to the next 40 years. Merry Christmas.
Hey everyone, my name is Devin Alexander, and I got to know Mr. and Mrs. Stuck through a few trips that I was a part of when I was a student at Ohio State and worked for their daughter Tracy. The first trip was to the University of Maryland for a student leadership exchange. And on our way to Maryland, we actually stopped and picked up Mr. and Mrs. Stuck at one of their business sites in Pennsylvania, and they joined us on the trip thereafter. I got to know them even more that same year when we cheered on the Buckeyes in the Sugar Bowl and National Championship. Mr. and Mrs. Stuck, it was through those trips and the many other times that we've crossed paths that I've gotten a little glimpse of your support, your encouragement, your kindness, and your generosity. All of which is why I'm sure you've been so successful the past 40 years. I'm so thankful for your friendship and the incredible example that you've set for me and so many others. Congrats again on such an incredible business milestone. And as always, go Bucks.